Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris here from Games. I want to make a video about cool side deck cards, I guess you could say. These are just cards that I've been looking at throughout the format, picking up oh, this looks good, this looks good, this looks good. Just in my opinion, because of the decks that I've been playing and the way I see other people play in my area, which is California. So I'm using California as a reference because a lot of people say that California has some of the best players. So yeah, let's just start off with the very famous secret that everyone didn't want to pull at the time from, I believe it was Abyss Rising, Retort. Now, when Retort came out, Abyss Rising came out a couple months ago before this most recent ban list. So the decks that were ruling were just kind of random. They were like Chaos Dragons, Windups, Water deck. Lately, after the ban list, everyone knows the top decks that are running rampant right now are Mermails, Fire Fist, and Dino Rabbit. And lately, that's all you really see at the top tables, and that's all you see topping YCSs. So Retort, I believe, is a really good card now because the odds of you playing a mirror match are really high if you're playing one of those tier one, tier zero decks. So I side in one Retort and when I'm running Fire Fist. The reason I only side in one is because Fire Fist isn't the best deck. If I was running Water, then I'd side two. But Retort's just amazing sometimes, just because of the fact that it stops your opponent's card and you get your card back. So I've used it against Fire Fist when they want to activate their Tenki, and I'll get my Tenki back from the grave, and then I'll search a bear next turn because I got a free Tenki. So Retort is an amazing card to side. Fossil Dyna. Um, this this format really doesn't call for special summoning, but unless you're running Mermails or Mono Mermails, etc. So I side in Fossil Dyna against those decks. Now, if you can summon Fossil Dyna against Mermails and keep it alive with lances and bottomless and stuff, then you're pretty much gonna secure a game. The only way they can get around Fossil Dyna is with a Marksman or a Dragoons or a Pike or Lindy. I know it sounds like they get rid of a lot, but they're not gonna want to waste their resources like that just to run over a Fossil Dyna, because the point of that deck is to be able to ditch your water monsters from your hand to summon Megalos and Babistias and etc etc. So I've summoned Fossil Dyna a lot and protected it with just back row and just start poking for game, and it works. Um, Vanity's Emptiness. The reason I bring this up is because for macro rabbit players against the water deck or against any other special summon deck, you can run it because macro. The cards aren't gonna get hit sent to the grave anytime soon, and it stops special summoning. I know Dino Rabbit isn't really you do special summon in that deck, but if once you have your plays off and you have Vanities face up, you pretty much secure game. It's all control. That's what this game is, control. And I side one in my Fire Fist also. So yeah, this is a good card. I personally like it. The only thing I hate about this card is the fact that if they MST another card, then they get it's a 2-for-1. And that I mean it's a yeah, it's you kill two birds with one stone, and that kind of sucks. Um, Everyone knows about Mind Crush. Now, if you're not fighting Mind Crush in this format, then I don't know what to tell you, because Mind Crush is probably one of the best cards to side this format. I love being able to Mind Crush my opponents E-Call, Tenki, when I'm playing against Mermails and they reveal Megalo and they ditch two, yeah, they still get the effects of the cards they ditched, but usually I can Mind Crush the Megalo and they'll kind of stay minus because the cards they ditched aren't really that good. Like if I'm playing Mono Mermail, Mind Crush puts in so much work because Mono Mermail, sometimes they rely on just ditching their random Lindy in their hand or their random Pike, and then their Megalo won't go off. That's amazing. Trap Stun is such a perfect card. Oh my god, I fucking love Trap Stun this format. You're playing against Fire Fist, you're playing against Dino Rabbit, you're playing against the Mermails. You slide in Trap Stun, they go Sphere, you chain Trap Stun. No more spells for them. You're playing against Fire Fist Mirror Match, you attack, they want to activate Tensin or they want to activate Bottomless Torrential, you go Trap Stun. Heroes, Trap Stun. Macro Rabbit, Trap Stun. It secures your plays. If I every time I have Trap Stun set, in my head I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm about to go off next turn. I'm gonna go bear. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go rabbit. I'm gonna go, just because Trap Stun is gonna secure me. Unless they have Solemn Warning, then it's fuck. But I like Trap Stun. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but I fucking love this card. This card, Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. This is where I start getting into weird cards. I saw my friend Trayvon actually side this card. He runs Samurais. And he's a really good player. And I saw two of these in his side, and I asked him why. And pretty much he has this because Chaos Dragons and Hieratics, they're still a deck, obviously. I think this is an Ultra or an Ulti or something, and I don't know what side. I want to say Star Trek Blast. Um, but yeah, he sides it against Mermails just because Megalo won't get the effect off, or neither will Abyss Lead or Abystius. And he sides it against Chaos Dragons. Now this card I'm bringing up this card mainly because Elemental Dragons are gonna be a thing pretty soon. So yeah, this is gonna be amazing when that card comes out. Mainly because just because like it's there. Like I don't know. I just like it. Yeah, like, just kind of current attack. Like, of course, they're gonna spam their Xyz with rank sevens and rank sixes and stuff. But like if they want to push for game with those cards, you have this for backup. I know Ophion's a card too, but this is in my head, this is gonna be a good card. I could be wrong, I could be right. I don't know. Jaugen the Spiritualist. And I remember this card back when last turn was out, and oh my god, it was fucking stupid. But right now, like, the reason I'm bringing this card up is because I saw Vexy playing with this card because he runs spellbooks. And if you're running spellbooks, you can pretty much side this card in because you can boost it up with power, you can boost it up with Star Hall. He's a spellcaster. You can do a lot with it. And the fact that it'll shut down your opponent from it'll, like once you have control, it'll shut down your opponent from special summoning. It'll put in work against certain decks. And then these things, like these statue things, I always see them on Dueling Network, and I always think they suck just because they have 1,000. They're pretty much fossil dynas for their own element. Like, no monster can be special summoned except for water. This one's wind, this one's fire, this one's light, this one's earth, this one's dark. Um, Pretty much, this is pretty self-explanatory. If you're in the water deck, you summon this guy, and then like you're playing something that special summons, like a junk doppel deck, and you just win because you can special summon, they can't. Yeah, they're gonna run over it, but again, protection. It really depends on the kind of deck you're running. Though I like the fire one. The fire one's kind of cool because I run Fire Fist. So if I can protect this fucker, that'd be amazing. Light, Earth, Dark. Like I know these guys suck, and this is probably like me being stupid, even bringing these up. But I have considered citing them in just because like the fact that you can stop other people from special summoning, it really helps a lot. Like if I was running like Gear Gears or something, I would side two of this guy in because Gear Gears are such a trap heavy deck, and then you can still use him to make Geargan X. No wait, can you? No, you can still use him. You can have him on the field and special summon your fortress. You can special summon. You can make your big eyes, etc. So like I don't know. I like this guy. Like if I was running Gear Gears, I would side him in. And the last card I want to talk about is a card that I like. I seriously love. Now, ever since Sun King got semi-limited, there's like there's really nothing to stop Undyne Mermails other than your two Thunder Kings and your Solemn Warning, and that really fucking sucks because the fact that Konami like took away one of the best cards of the format and semi-limited it, um, it really does hurt other players when they're trying to play against Undyne Mermail and Model Mermail. So like I found this card, like I had seen this card a long time ago, and when Thunder King got hit, I was like, oh my god, what was that name of that one card? I couldn't remember. And it's deck lockdown. Now, this card reads: neither player can add cards to their hand except by drawing, and cannot special summon monster cards from their deck. Destroy this card during the second standby phase after activation. Now, the reason I bring this card up is because you go first turn deck lockdown, you go fucking like, and you say set like two or something, and you summon like Amplify Fist. Say I summon a Tengu, deck lockdown against the water deck. What are they gonna do? Like they're not gonna do anything. They have to like waste their Megalo in their hand or something. And if I can get rid of a Megalo or something, then I'm just gonna shut them down. They can't go Sphere. They can't go Lindy. They can't search for Dragoons. It's like having another Thunder King, except it's not a monster. Now, of course, yeah, you can MST it, whatever. You can MST a lot of things, but if Mermos are gonna waste their MST on this and not the defissure that I'm going to possibly have, then that's gonna help me too because like it puts him in a tough situation. Now I like this card a lot. You're setting against heroes, you're setting against mermails. Even if you're playing Dino Rabbit, it'll shut down Rabbit from going off. It'll shut down Waiba. It'll shut down Tour Guide. I don't know. I like this card a lot. I think this is like an amazing card, and I think it's a rare from like Star Strike Blast or something. I don't know something, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if there's any other cards that you guys like citing. Like I obviously didn't choose like the big cards that are like cited that people always cite like Overworked and Royal Decree because those are pretty obvious. Like I'm just bringing up cards that I don't see a lot of people citing and I think should be cited. So yeah, thanks for watching.